Hari Om. International Literacy Day. Education is the biggest tool for empowerment. Mahatma Gandhi always insisted India would be truly independent only when the poorest of its people become free of human suffering. Educating people and making them skillful is the best way to improve the condition of the people around the world. On 26 October 1966, UNESCO proclaimed 8 September as International Literacy Day to combat worldwide issues of illiteracy. The purpose was not only to combat illiteracy but also to promote literacy as a tool that could empower individuals as well as whole communities. Due to this, many people around the globe will get employment opportunities and will improve their lives. The idea of an International Literacy Day was born at the World Conference of Ministries of Education on the Eradication of Illiteracy. What exactly is illiteracy? Illiteracy is a condition where a person is unable to read, write, and do basic arithmetic. A person is considered legally illiterate if he cannot use printed and written information to function in a civilized society. Increase in illiteracy rate has a huge impact on families and societies. Increase in illiteracy rate leads to increase in unemployment. So, people finally end up in lower income jobs, compromising on the quality of the job. Low income of the family results in poor quality of life, which ultimately leads to a negative impact on health. Due to this condition, the family is socially isolated and exploited. These adverse conditions push the children in the family to a malnutrition condition. Illiterate parents force their children to take up child labor. A widespread condition of this have such a negative impact on the society, which is featured with the low economic growth, higher crime rate, and higher mortality rate. There are multiple reasons that cause widespread illiteracy around the world. Economic backwardness and lack of awareness for the need of education is a major cause. Corruption and lack of political willpower add on to the problems. Many developing and underdeveloped countries, especially India, are facing the problems of caste discrimination, gender inequality, and overpopulation and high poverty rate. Majority children don't have access to schools. The poor and illiterates are caught in a vicious cycle from where they find it difficult to come out and enjoy a quality life in their lifetime. India is home to the largest population of 287 million illiterate adults in the world. This amounts to 37% of the global total. According to World Literacy Foundation, illiteracy cost India an estimated $53 billion per year. 60 lakh children in India are still out of school, by the latest census of which 48% of them are girls. India is ranked at a poor 123rd position out of 135 countries in female literacy rate. States such as Bihar, Jharkhand, and Uttar Pradesh are in the bottom 5 states in terms of literacy rate. However, the silver lining is that India's literacy rate has increased 6 times since independence. This is from 12% to 74% in 2011. With progressive and aspirational policies in place, India is looking forward towards a brighter tomorrow than its past. Digital literacy is the ability to use technology to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information. This will enable the marginalized society with up-to-date access to information and to wider opportunities and prosper. For the future generations, digital illiteracy will be akin to the illiterates of the past generations. The Right to Education Act (RTE) and Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan programs main aim is to give compulsory and free education for children between 6 and 14. Right to Education Act was enacted on 4th August 2009 and the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan program was launched on 2002. In the future, they should be more strictly enforced in slums, rural areas, and cities. Financial inclusion aids inclusive growth, economic development, and financial independence. More specifically, it expands poor people's access to financial services, increasing their economic opportunities. So, financially, the families would have no problem and children can attend school easily. In 2014, India took a giant leap in terms of financial inclusion by implementing the Jan Dhan scheme. Direct benefit transfer is a mechanism by which the government provides financial support to eligible families directly into their bank account. This will eliminate leakage of funds through corrupt politicians and government employees. The implementation of unique identity of citizens through Aadhaar has enabled direct benefit transfer of financial aids to the account of the needy population. The Midday Meal Scheme was launched by the government in 1995 to provide students free food grain so as to improve enrollment, attendance, and retention in government schools. Rural empowerment entitles improving the public infrastructure, access to clean water, availability of round-the-clock power supply, digital connectivity, and access to markets to sell village produces. India has successfully conducted adult literacy missions in the last 2 decades. This mission has to continue in the future years as well as through new mediums, especially during these times of COVID-19 pandemic. Having said that, the illiterates of the coming generation would not be those who could not just read or write. We have to understand what the challenges the coming generation are going to face will be different than our older peers have faced. The current COVID pandemic is a stark reminder of this fact. However, every challenge we face opens up new opportunities. The future illiterates would be those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn to embrace those opportunities. On this occasion of International Literacy Day, let us resolve to understand, appreciate, and spread awareness on the challenges faced by the marginalized and underprivileged sections of our society and across the world. Thank you for watching.